All praise to the Creator, nobody else. Peace and love to everyone.
All praise the high, the most high. All praise the high, the most high.
Praise to the Creator, peace and love to everyone. And I want to do a special shout out to my dear brother. 144,000 sent me a video today, and it looks like this is a moon of the New Barrel system. What you is going to notice is that there's some type of quick eclipse from some big planet that goes right by it. And we got more news after that. And then I'm going to get to the lessons. Watch this, y'all.
People think unusual circumstances means complicated taxes. But
There
for a
we go.
TurboTax Live expert like me, it just...
Hey, what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. This video, I'm going to take you guys up to the state of Washington, over in Ontario, Canada, and then down to Denison, Texas. Each of these locations, I've got a unique video of a unique object, 2 in the morning sky and 1 in the nighttime sky. Looking at the homepage of the website, I just posted this incredible sunset by Carlos Skywatcher from yesterday, and it looks like he caught that elusive green flash as the sun was dipping down below the horizon from Portugal. Yet another excellent sunset by Carlos Skywatcher out of Portugal, and you can find his YouTube channel linked down below in the description box. Since we're here at the website, quick look at the Schumann Resonance. Eerily quiet, not much going on at all in the Schumann, and that's the last 48 hours. Looking at the Earth-facing side of the sun, you can see a fairly large coronal hole turning towards the Earth, so look for solar activity to increase in the coming days, and you can see a large prominence just hanging off of the southeastern limb of the sun. That's been down there for about 2 or 3 days. This anomaly you see up here is known as a coronal cavity. Kind of looks like a dark planet lurking behind the sun. That is a phenomenon, once again, known as a coronal cavity. Coming over here looking at the GOES X-ray flux at the Space Weather Prediction Center. Just moderate C flares, but these are more rapid than the long duration C flare we saw about 24 hours ago. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. More action over here at Hebgen Lake in the northwestern quadrant of the supervolcano caldera. That just happens to be the location of the very large 7.2 magnitude earthquake that occurred at Yellowstone back in 1959. There's also some earthquake activity over here at Madison River. This earthquake activity is small on these 2 seismographs over here in the northwestern quadrant of the supervolcano caldera. I want to take you guys now up to Lacey, Washington. This video was taken by Brittany H. back in January of 2022. I believe this was in the western sky, visible from Lacey, Washington. And this is an incredible video of a very colorful object. And as you're going to see here in just a moment, it doesn't look like it's alone. Kind of looks like it could be Cirrus. I'm not sure. They thought maybe it was Cirrus, but as you're going to see here in just a moment, it doesn't appear to be alone. You're going to see a couple of small objects right there come into the field of view. There's one on the right-hand side, another one on the right-hand side, and then you're going to see one on the left-hand side, right up in here at the 10, 11 o'clock position, then down here at the...
Now, I know sometimes them ships, they shine like that. Those Vimanas, those alien spaceships, the demon ships, they do shine like that sometimes. However, this is a little bit more out of control, so it may not be that.
4 o'clock position. So it almost looks like at times something at least appeared in the field of view of that very colorful object in the sky visible from Lacey, Washington. Not exactly sure of the time on that one. Now we're going to go up to Sudbury, Ontario. This video footage was taken by Aaron on February 4th of 2022 at 6:30 a.m. Something in the southeastern sky. Very early in the morning before the sun came up, and you're going to see something go in front of this object that looks like an eclipse. Watch this. Very quick eclipse. Looks like a dark cloud or something right there went in front of that object, whatever it is.
Now that right there is Nibiru solar system intertwining with our system, and it's getting a little sketchy, y'all.
In the southeastern sky. I don't think it's Mars, but I do. There's another eclipse right there of something at least going in front of the field of view of that object in the early morning sky. I'm going to pause this video here for just a second and show you guys a map of the early morning sky. This is from yesterday, and I chose 6:31 a.m. is the time, about the same time that Aaron took that video. And this is what's going on over in the eastern sky before sunrise. There's actually 3 planets over there: Venus, Mars, and Mercury. And visibly they should be fairly bright. And now back to the object over in the southeastern sky. There's something else moving in front of that object. It could be a cloud, maybe, I suppose. I'm not quite sure, but something is definitely going into the field of view between the camera and the object in the southeastern sky. Once again, this was visible from Sudbury, Ontario at 6:30 in the morning. And again, there are planets over there, but usually when you see planets in the either early morning sky or nighttime sky, overall dark sky like that, they're usually pretty bright. This is kind of dim. Got a brown appearance to it. This is unedited. This is exactly the way I received it. Now this is a little bit edited. The lighting and contrast and different things have been adjusted just a little bit to try to pull forward any possible features that we didn't see in the original video. And it looks honestly about the same. Looks like a brown object in the early morning southeastern sky. Once again, visible from Ontario. And now I want to take you guys down to Denison, Texas. Location once again in the southeastern sky, this time at 5:45 a.m. And this object, there was 2 actually there at one time, is a little brighter than the one we just saw from Ontario.
Now that one kind of looks like a lava pit. That might be a lava pit right there.
See the secondary object there? And this was at 5:45 a.m., about 45 minutes earlier than the video we just saw out of Ontario. But the object looks a little brighter, but it does appear to be about the same color. Don't know what's going on here. Again,
now that's a lava pit.
Planet, but it
that looks just like a lava pit.
Enough. Some sort of an unusual object in the southeastern sky. This one was visible from Denison, Texas, and I'm sure it's visible from anywhere on Earth in the early morning hours if there's no cloud cover. And again, this kind of has similarities to what we just saw.
Let's get to Texas. Let's get to Texas. Now, a state emergency in Texas, because they are having an energy crisis, and it's supposed to be snowing. Pray that it's not in the winter. And I thought about that scripture. Pray that it's not in the winter. Didn't they take our ancestors on the toiletries in the winter? And they said millions died off, and I'm pretty sure it was way more than that. And the ones who got sick or wouldn't walk or slow down, they just killed them. Pray that it's not in the winter. Would that be a form of payback by the Creator?
Life is hard sometimes, right? We all go through things we didn't plan on, things we didn't expect.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Luis. Today is February 7, 20...
Now you gotta forgive him because, he believes in that Mr. J stuff. He don't know. He just don't know. But his newscast is good. So just listen up.
22, and welcome to the Grand Spring News Channel. Before I start, guys, give this video a big thumbs up and share this video. We got some breaking news updates when it comes to rumors of wars. So Europe declares state of emergency. Very important, guys. Let me just show you really quick what's going on here. So Europe has entered a state of emergency as evidence shows that an energy winter is coming. Right? The situation is considered simply tragic, with the sleeping giant trying to find a solution. This goes to tell you that the sleeping giant has lost his battle. The sleeping giant trying to find a solution by bringing in gas even from Japan or other Asian countries. Now you guys already know that the bear supplies Europe with gas, and now the situation is not looking good, so the sleeping giant is
Could this be why the gas prices just seem to shoot right on up?
like, you know what? We're not going to get gas from them. We're going to go get it from other countries. But they're losing that. They're losing it. And now there is a state of emergency going on. This goes to tell you that the sleeping giant has lost this one. What else is the sleeping giant going to lose? What else? Because, again, guys, the TV ain't going to talk about it, but we losing. We are definitely losing. Also, we do have some break.
Yeah, World War III started in the United States and the UN. No, it's not the UN. The Ukraine and what's the other thing? Yeah, the UN. All 30 countries that want beef with Russia getting their butt whooped. I'm talking about this embarrassing. Good thing that, you know, I'm glad it's not us getting our butt whooped. Yeah, I said it's not us because we are Israel, which really we are children of the light. But it seems like all those outside nations, they going to war, and United Snakes of America is getting that butt handed to them. I'm talking about Russia's giving them hands.
News updates. Mr. Burns is begging, please. The ground is freezing in Kiev. Leave immediately. He's telling the sleeping giant citizen that is still in this land, right, to leave immediately. You need to leave as soon as possible. All right, so when the ground is frozen, supposedly that's when the bear is going to come in. All right, so guys, let me tell you something. The bear
has never lost a war in the winter.
is laughing right now. The bear is laughing right now. They know that the sleeping giant is not what he used to be back then. I knew this year was going to be a huge problem. I mean, you can't do everything in 3 weeks and then please Europe and say, here you go, we got this for you. You don't have to get it from the bear. It's the reason why they get gas, again, the pipeline from the bear. So we're going to see what's going on here. Hey,
What's going on?
just like Mr. Burns,
The bear, who is Russia, is getting it from Iran, and that's their buddies now. And also China has a pipeline that goes to it too. So they ain't living good, eating good on gas. Oh, yep. They eating real good on gas. Yes, they are. So, you know, they say that it's supposed to come to America's soil, right? So, you know, I want to give Brother Blessed, my dear Brother Blessed, all right, good job for sending me this information right here. These are gas masks for kids, all right? In a state of emergency, if Russia does do, and China, what it says it's gonna do, and right now, I'm just gonna be honest, United States and the UN and all stuff, those countries that die United Snakes of America is getting their tail handed to them. Okay? Here's a good thing. It works. Okay? All right? It is a gas mask, full face, for all this other craziness in case that does happen. Look at this, $179.97. It is not bad. Go to this place online. If you text me and even got your number, then I'll send it to you so that you have this. I think as soon as I get a chance, I'm gonna get my hands on some of these, some for us, okay, and some for the children as well. And I think that's something that you might want to do in the case of something may go down. And I just gotta be honest with you, United Snakes of America is getting whooped right now. The whole 30 countries of UN has been getting whooped. Ukraine is now panicking because they see that United Snakes of America is not who it was before, and the UN really can't do nothing for them. And with that said, Russia is laughing at the UN, all 30 countries, Ukraine, and United Snakes of America. They bit off way more than they can chew. And you got the Chinese, who they call the dragon, ready to put hands on them too. So think about that. Peace and love, everybody.